And fog to watch out for first thing this morning, but for most of us it's going to be another dry day with a fair bit of sunshine and feeling warm, except Northern Ireland and Western Scotland where there's more cloud and the odd spot of rain. I'll have all the details at 27 minutes past. Good morning everybody. For some of us it's a beautiful start to the day. Look at this sunrise in Painton in Torbay. And for many other parts of the country it's like that too. And for many of us today it's going to be dry and sunny and warm, but not everywhere. We've got some mist and fog first thing this morning, particularly across parts of the southwest and the southeast. Most of that will lift. We also have a weather front coming in from the west across Northern Ireland and later Western Scotland, and that is introducing thicker cloud and eventually some rain. So after a cloudy start across Western Scotland, it will brighten up, but then it's going to be cloudy again later on. For Northern Ireland, you've already got some of that cloud, some spots of rain and clear skies across Northern England, the North Midlands and also Wales. So you've had a chilly start to the day, but some sunshine. This cloud in the south is the remnants of yesterday's front and it's going to continue to sink southwards. All it will do is turn the sunshine hazy. Now, as we go through the course of the day, what you find is we're not immune to some low cloud lapping on shore across the east of England, coming in from the North Sea. Meanwhile, the fog that we have at the moment around the coastline of southwest England will tend to move away. Temperatures 12 in the north to highs of about 25 as we push down towards the south. Through this evening and overnight, there goes our weather front moving across Scotland, taking its heavy at times rain with it. A lot of clear skies in other parts of the UK though, apart from in the east, and here we'll see some of that low cloud that's been just offshore through the day come inland. So as a result, it's not going to be a cold night. So that leads us into tomorrow. Tomorrow, while we say goodbye to the rain, you might see the odd spot across southern Scotland and northeast England, but that will really be the exception rather than the rule. There'll be a lot of dry weather around with highs 11 in Lerwick, 15 in Stornoway, 22 in Glasgow, 26 in Cardiff. So getting warmer, and Friday, if anything, is going to be warmer again. So a lot of dry weather during the course of Friday. High pressure still firmly in charge of our weather, effectively keeping weather fronts at bay out towards the west. So temperatures responding accordingly. We're looking at 24 in Glasgow, for example, 27 in Cardiff. And then as we head into the weekend, it's going to turn a bit breezier, nothing drastic, but we'll be still looking at a lot of dry weather, a lot of sunshine, variable amounts of cloud. This weather front looks like it's been kept at bay still out towards the west. If it gets any closer, it may just produce the odd spot of rain in Northern Ireland and Western Scotland with highs of 26. The headlines are next.
A full update though on what is happening. Morning.
Good morning. I don't mind. I'm not going anywhere anyway. What lovely Weather Watchers pictures we've had sent in this morning. Thank you so much for them. Look at this one taken in North Tyneside this morning. There's a bit of cloud, but you can also see some blue skies. As we push further north into Scotland, there's more cloud around this morning, certainly so in Edinburgh, but that should break for you in the east. In the west, it will hang on and we're likely to see a bit more thicker cloud coming your way later. More on that in a jiffy, but for most of us today and for the rest of this week, we are looking at dry conditions and warm or very warm weather. And that's because high pressure is still firmly in charge of our weather. You see the cooler blues in the north being usurped by the yellows and the warmer ambers. As the high pressure drifts further east, we start to pull in much warmer conditions from the near continent. So this morning, we've got yesterday's weak weather front moving southwards, just really a band of cloud turning the sunshine hazy. For many parts, we're looking at a dry day with a fair bit of sunshine. This morning's fog lifting quite nicely, but we have weather fronts coming in across Northern Ireland and Western Scotland, which is why you're going to have thicker cloud. And it could be thick enough for just the odd spot of rain in Northern Ireland and Western Scotland through the afternoon, but nothing too heavy. Temperature-wise, 11 in Lerwick, 19 in Liverpool, 20 in Norwich, 25 or 26 as we push down towards London. Now, through this evening and overnight, here's our weather front moving across northern Scotland. This rain will turn heavy for a time, and as we move south of that for the rest of the UK, there'll be some clear skies where we've got some low cloud close to the North Sea coastline of eastern England today. Some of that will actually come inland tonight, and it's not going to be a cold night. Many parts actually staying in double figures. So tomorrow we say goodbye to that band of rain. It moves away. Could see the odd splash across southeast Scotland and northeast England before it does clear. And then it leaves us all with a dry day with a lot of sunshine, hazy at times with a little bit of fair weather cloud around, but not much more than that. And we're looking at temperatures 23 possibly 24 in Glasgow and Edinburgh, 25, possibly 26 in Cardiff. Then as we move into Friday, well, a lot of dry weather. And if you remember, a high pressure has pushed over towards Scandinavia. So we're pulling in all this warm continental air, and that will be reflected in the temperatures as you see the warmth push north. So Cardiff 27, Liverpool 25, Belfast 21 and Glasgow 24. Into the weekend, it remains settled, dry, sunny and also warm, but a wee bit breezier. Lou and Dan.
Oh, good luck with all of that.
Are you going to, Carol, are you going to stick with it afterwards, do you think?
Well, it's really good fun actually, but my lettuce at the moment looks like the base of a dandelion. It's not looking particularly good, but it might flourish yet, you never know.
I think in my experience, which